Welcome to the 9 News Prep Rally.
Happy Saturday morning. I'm Ashley Moore, and welcome in to the Prep Rally. This week's game of the week was the battle of unbeatens in league play. The Erie Tigers taking on the Mullen Mustangs with just 3 games remaining in the regular season. So because we have so much do or die football to get to, we're going to skip the pregame this week and get right to the action.
Tonight's the night that we put it all together. Tonight's the night that we have fun and we improve every play. Tonight's the night that we're better in the second quarter than we were in the first quarter.
Great speech by Coach Geiger. Scoreless first quarter, so to the second we go. Mullen QB Cole Parsons back to pass, and he has somebody. What a catch by Amari Kyle. And that'll set this up. Mullen knocking on the door when Parsons connects with Nick Maru for the touchdown, 6-0 Mullen. Erie looking to respond now when QB Jack Arnold airs it out downfield to Owen Collard. He gets a big gain, but they could not convert. On the other end, though, is Parsons again. Out left, and this one sent up to Michigan commit Mason Bonner in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. 12-0 lead Mustangs. Third quarter now, and Mullen is dominating. Parsons this time to McCrew for his second touchdown of the night, 18-0 Mullen. Erie, though, wasn't giving up. Ball on the 49 when it's handed off to Braylon Tolliver, and this man is lethal, making players miss and tiptoes out of bounds just inside of the 20. But once again, the defense keeps them scoreless, like right here. Esteban Loya with the big hit as Mullen hands Erie their first league loss in over 4.5 years.
The defense played unbelievable tonight. Unbelievable, and I give this game to the defense. They really shut them out tonight, and it was just awesome to watch.
It took hard work for the past 4 years from us seniors, and we trusted our coaches, and we played when the lights were bright.
It felt amazing. I mean, we've been waiting for this all year. I mean, it's just great to finally feel it all click together.
Well, you heard the QB. The defense did its thing. And if you tune in tomorrow morning, we'll have a feature on the leader of that Mustang D. But let's get to even more football. Buckle up. Over at Douglas County last night, the Huskies hosted the Regis Jesuit Raiders, and striking early was the Raiders. Second quarter, sophomore Luke Rubley finds Cade Filliman between the defenders for the score. 24-7 Raiders lead. Huskies, though, respond. Miles Cox diving for the grab from Jaden Adragna to set them up a few plays down the line. And in the end zone, Adragna sends it to Aiden Andrade, who makes a defender miss. Huskies trail 14-24 and tie it at 24 at the half. So to the third, Rubley finds Filliman with the grab and go, and defenders flying off his jersey. He's off for the races, 52 yards to the house. Regis up a tutty. But DC wouldn't go down without a fight. Adragna, this time, to Asher Shrimby for the touchdown, wide open as DC trails Regis by 7. And in the fourth quarter, Rubley sends up a moonshot to Dante Kawhi from 37 yards into the end zone. Regis wins it, 52-31. Well, Broomfield taking on Grand Junction Central, and the Eagles' running game got going. Already up 7, and they doubled that in a hurry. Number 9 for Broomfield, Carson Clarvo, cuts past the defender, then cuts up the field with a head full of steam, 80 yards to pay dirt. This time, Clarvo spins out of one tackle, then goes right through half the Warrior defense before being brought down right before the end zone. So you give it back to him. Clarvo makes his way into the end zone. Broomfield keeps their foot on the gas, 22-7. Deep in Warrior territory again. Another toss. This time it's Colt Hammock getting his number called, 28-7, and this one's getting out of hand. And as the Broomfield offense got going, so did the D. Rosales looking downfield, but gets swallowed up in the backfield by Grady Thompson. And on the very next play, the Eagles to Rosales again. This time around is Gavin Epperson as Broomfield wins it, 56-20. Well, over at the NAC was the Columbine Rebels taking on the undefeated Ralston Valley Mustangs. We'll pick it up tied at 7 apiece in the second quarter. Columbine QB Lucas Gonzalez fakes the handoff, and what a fake it was. All alone down the sideline until he's brought down inside the 15. But check out this play. QB under center handoff to Laya Valpendo, who goes up the gut and gets style points for the spin. Touchdown Columbine, 14-7 lead over the 6-0 Mustangs. But here comes RV. QB Zeke Andrews keeps it himself, looking for a man and sees his favorite target, Ethan Shirazi, 14 all. So to the fourth, ball game tied at 21 when Andrew finds Shirazi. He bounces off a defender, gets on his feet, and oh my, there's no way he's absolutely. Shirazi takes it 89 yards to the house to end the Rebels' night, 35-21 Ralston Valley. And then there was Legend taking on Fountain Fort Carson. And when you see a punt, you know it's trouble. Legends Peter Olmley blocks it, and it bounces through the end zone for the safety, 2-0 Titans. Few plays later, Legend in scoring distance. QB DJ Bordeaux back to pass. No one's open, so Bordeaux takes it himself. 9-0 Titans. Very next Legend drive, the Titans back in the red zone, and Bordeaux finds Kellen Marchand, 16-zippo. And then there was this kickoff, which obviously spells trouble. Fountain Fort Carson lets it fly, and Legends Freddie Burke back to receive. He turns on the Jets, and you already know it's a kick six as Legend wins big, 53-13. Well, over at Echo Park, the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles hosted the Fruit Up Monument Wildcats, and on the first drive of the game, Vista QB Marquise Reese, with all the time in the world, launches it downfield and finds Roman Klutz wide open for a 61-yard touchdown, 7-0. Fruit Up Monument looking for an answer now. QB Cooper Roel passes right, but Alden Robinson read it like a book, jumps the route. He's headed back, and will it be a pick six? No, because big man Kane Murphy flattens him like a pancake. They score on the next drive, though. As for Fruit Up Monument, this was their only touchdown to Max Unrain as the Golden Eagles run off with the win, 62-7. Well, over at Cherry Creek, it was senior day as the Bruins took on Eagle Crest. One of the best outfits was T.I. Umakaisa's family. His mom designed a special outfit for the occasion. But to the game, Creek up 7 when Jaden Fox goes around the right for a 9-yard touchdown run, 14-0. Then Brady Vodka finds Zay Davis, who's wide open, and this was headed home for a 64-yard touchdown, 28-0. But Tamor Fox in one of his best runs, faking the entire Raptors defense for a 53-yard touchdown. He'd finished with 4 touchdowns as Creek wins it, 42-0. And in case you didn't know, flag football playoffs are underway, and down in the Springs, the Dakota Ridge Eagles took on the Palmer Terrors. And Palmer with it first. QB Noah Harrison trying to make a run for it, but Emery Bowman comes up with the sack. Eagles ball now when Gianna Fabrizio finds Addie Sorrells, who stretches out for the touchdown. But shortly after, Fabrizio sends up the airmail to Emery Bowman as the Eagles move on 12-8 to take on the Classical Academy this morning in the second round of the playoffs.
So seeing the celebration makes me think of an idea. I think we need to get a compilation going, Ashley. We need to get like 4 or 5 seconds of just a bunch of people cheering like that after they make a big win or whatever it is, and just put it together like, a minute long, and we just watch it when we have a bad day.
Okay, I like that. I'm like, we have a lot. I thought you were going to say we all need to start doing that like after a show or something. I'm like, whoa.
At 9:01 today, Ashley and I are going to we got through another one. I love it. Maybe we can get Carly in there too. All right, we'll be right back.